Hello, Positive Filter listeners, joiners, uh, audio people that are looking on this video. Back with another episode of Positive Filter Short Takes. Uh, this one in regards to social capital and are you investing? So, a lot of times we're thinking about when we look at capital, the first thing that comes to mind is money, like financial capital. And over time, as I've invested in myself and realized that I might not have a lot of money, I realized that I have a different form of capital, and that is social capital. So, what I like to do the comparison is that think about your financial capital, your social capital, in the same way that you think about financial capital. And what I mean by that is, are you investing in your relationships? And are you utilizing your relationships the same way as you utilize other resources in your life, like money? So I like to believe that family, friends, colleagues, positive relationships are one of the greatest resources in this world to learn new things, to create opportunities, to enhance you as a person, to help you grow, similar to how money is a resource. And with that being said, money and relationships need to be developed, fostered, and invested in. Not in a sense to take over, or in that Machiavellian sense to get over on people, but in a sense to help you grow as a person and make your life better, similar to how you think money makes your life a little bit better in regards to the things that it allows you to do. So there's three ways that I like to draw this comparison to your financial capital, to your social capital, your relationships. So one, diversify. Similar to stock, are when they say, is your portfolio diverse? Is your relationships, is your social capital diverse? And what that mean by that is, do you have different relationships with people that are not similar to you, that have different identities? Is your relationships around you, whether it's at work or in your personal life, are they diversified? So that's one. Diversify your portfolio, diversify your friend network, diversify your relationships. Two, are you maintaining those relationships, similar to, are you maintaining your investments? So like stock, you throw a little bit of money in here, you throw a little bit, things are going up and down, you put a little bit of money in Bitcoin or whatever you're doing. Are you doing the similar things? Are you putting a little bit in investment, checking in, phone calls, emails, making sure that your friends are good? So are you investing in your relationships? Are you maintaining those relationships? One thing I like to do, very simple, is texting and emailing and organizing the people that are in my relationships. So that's two. And then lastly, kind of like investment, is, are you analyzing your relationships? Similar to, are you analyzing your capital? Are you taking stock of, are you mentally taking note of which ones are positive and negative? So yeah, thank you, Danita, got this shirt on. So in that sense, not all relationships, similar to not all investments, are good ones, right? You put a little bit of money and the stock crashes or whatever. Similar to your relationships, the ebbs and flows. There's relationships similar to like those blue chips that over time they maintain that, they're very secure, safe relationships that just grow naturally over time. That's lifelong friends. But then there's ones that crash and burn, or I don't want to say that in a negative sense, but kind of just are not in the moment as fruitful as other relationships. So similar to that stock, are you taking investment? Are you taking note? Are you analyzing those relationships? And when doing so, putting a little bit of money, but putting a little bit more time and effort in ones that have potential and that are growing. So that is kind of what I'm thinking about in this. Thank you. Shout out to my sister, my hermana, Katie. But that's what I'm thinking about. So in the grand scheme of things, think of your relationships as social capital. Think of your relationships as things that you should invest in to make you a better person. Think of your relationships as things that should be diversified and have different aspects, bringing different identities for your friendships. And you really realize that if you think about your relationships in that sense, you're a very rich person. I may not be financially rich, but I am very, very rich in my relationships. And when I had that mindset, I'm really realize how grateful I am and how blessed I am for people that are in my life. Pardon that I have a big boiler room in the background. I should have closed that door. But think about that on this Monday. I'm really appreciative to all those that join me on these Positive Filter short takes. I will do this every Monday. I will make sure, I haven't done it yet, but if you missed it and you're more of an audio person, I'm going to make sure that I put the audio up. So for those that missed it, so what I'll do is I'll record this audio, put it up for those that like to listen rather than see my ugly mug. And thank you everyone for joining me. Think about that. Think about your social capital and who are you investing in. And I'll holler at you next Monday. In the meantime, feel free to send me any topics that come to mind, anything that you think would be relevant. I just think of these over the weekend and do it right before Monday morning. So these are just topics that come to mind as I do them. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to everyone for joining. What's good, Mike Dorsey? Thank you for joining. And that is Positive Filter short takes for Monday morning. Have a great Monday. Attack the week. If you know, I got more. I think I might do a Hawaiian shirt series and wear these a bunch of times. So take care. Have a great Monday. Love everyone. Attack the week. And thank you so much for joining.